And we're back to celebrating our top 10 under 40 winners. This week, I've got Viktorija Graham joining us. Viktorija, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today. I'm really excited to chat with you.
Thank you so much for having me, Elena.
Well, Viktorija, I'm pretty sure we even talked about this in our initial interview for your profile, but mentorship is such an important part of the security industry. And so I was just wondering if maybe you can elaborate on all the ways that mentorship has shaped you into the professional that you are today.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been really fortunate that I've had mentors that have come into my career and my life at points when I really needed the skills that they were able to bring. So for example, when I first started in the industry, didn't have a lot of the technical or, subject matter expertise in physical security. I had an amazing mentor who, introduced me to ASIS and, gave me a lot of information to help me be able to build that skill set. More recently, I've been working with a mentor that has been helping me continue to grow and develop skills that will be well suited for me in a future executive role. So for me, I feel like it's just been great to have different people at the right time come in, and I'm sure it wasn't by chance, but I've just been really lucky to have people that have been able to bring the things that I needed at that time. The other thing that has been really, really helpful for me is actually working as a mentor. So even before I had skills as and even a formal role as a people manager, I was able to build and develop skills around coaching, having really difficult conversations, and there's still skills I use today. So for me, both sides of both mentorship and, have really been great for me in my career and helping me develop and grow.
And I love that you brought that up, because I feel like, especially when people are just starting out in their careers, they're so focused on finding a mentor and finding someone to teach them that they don't realize that there's so much value in being a mentor themselves and being able to pass that on. So I love that you found perspective in that.
Yeah, honestly, invaluable skills for anybody that hasn't had the opportunity to manage people. It's a great way to grow and develop skills. And I feel that it was really pivotal for me in demonstrating to my leadership team that I had the skills and could actually step into a role, even though I hadn't managed people before.
What advice would you give to women in the industry who are looking to advance to leadership positions or more senior roles?
Don't be afraid to do things that make you feel uncomfortable. The security industry at times can be really intimidating, and there's a perception of how security, should look, how it should be. And the one thing that I've learned is that you really can make it your own. You can do things the way that you are and be authentic while you're doing it. But it is really important to kind of confront when you're feeling uncomfortable, whether it's, from a technical perspective, not really having those strong technical skills. I was in that position earlier in my career, and, I kind of forced myself to get designations, the CPP, as well as attend a lot of industry conferences and attend educational sessions that would really help me build my knowledge. I also sought out people that were specialized in those areas and asked them, what the questions that I was maybe too embarrassed to ask in front of a broader group to help me understand the basic fundamentals and grow those skills. So even through stretch assignments and through roles that I've had, there's been ambiguity, and I've just really confronted it head on. The other thing I would say is authentic mentorship is really important. I know there's a lot of conversations about mentorship and what does that mean, but to me, if I have a mentor, I want them to be able to give me honest and open feedback, and I want to be able to go to them with really difficult questions. And so that to me has been incredibly important. And I do think that it's important for others as well to, help you develop your career, be accountable to, the feedback that person is giving you. And, sometimes they can even go as far as push you outside of your comfort zone to apply for a role or do something that you may not have necessarily felt comfortable doing yourself. So I think that really that authenticity is really important when you're finding a mentor and building a mentor relationship.
That was all beautifully said, Viktorija. Thank you. And thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today. I really enjoyed getting to know you, and you are such a trailblazer in this industry. And I know you're only going to continue to get better and better. And I'm so excited to see what else you achieve.
Thank you so much, Elena. It's been so great getting to know you throughout this process, and really look forward to connecting at our next time. Maybe we'll find another way to meet up and do something again together.